Hi there, my name is Ayuni and I'll be reading the book titled Finding Dragon Island. It's by the Asia Foundation Let's Read and illustrated by Booth Sonrin. So let's begin. Bong! Hearing the bell ring, Strelak grabbed the bright yellow book from her bag and dashed for the classroom door. Strelak, want to play? I've got a surprise for you. Her friend Rachana called after her. Sorry, gotta go, Strelak yelled back as she ran out to the schoolyard. Important things to do. It has to be that. It just has to be, Strelak thought as she ran across the yard to the school library. Strelak had just finished Dragon's Egg, the latest book in her favorite series. She couldn't sleep last night. It was so good. Mr. Fan had promised to order the next book, Dragon Island, when it was released last week. But since there was no full-time librarian and he volunteered only a couple of days each week, Strelak wasn't sure. Strelak burst through the door, breathless. Mr. Fan, do you have it? Please tell me you have it. I think I remember putting Dragon Island on the shelf, said Mr. Fan with a smile. Let me check. It's the one with the bright red cover, Strelak called out. Mr. Fan looked on the shelf, opened drawers, and searched under piles of books. But Dragon Island was nowhere to be found. Sorry, Mr. Fan said. Someone must have already borrowed it. You'll just have to wait until it's returned. Not again! This happened last time I really wanted the book, Strelak said. Who has the book? When will it be returned? I'm afraid I don't know, responded Mr. Fan. I wasn't here yesterday and there's no note about who took it. We need a better system, sighed Strelak as she turned to leave. Strelak slowly made her way back across the schoolyard, her head hanging low in disappointment. Strelak, I almost marked you absent, Miss Sida said, noticing her sad look. Oh, does Mr. Fan not have the book you want again? No, responded Strelak. He doesn't even know who borrowed it. How can we not know where the books are? Maybe you can figure out a system to track the books, suggested Miss Sida. We need to attach a Drogo tracker to each book, Strelak said, just like the Nell did in Dragon's Egg. That would work, but it might be tough to get them delivered here from the land of Dragonia, Miss Sida said with a wink. Miss Sida pointed out all of the ways their class kept track of things. She reminded Strelak of the chart on the wall that kept track of the students' multiplication table progress. She pointed to the assignment list on the blackboard. She even showed Strelak her own to-do list on her desk. So, could we just write the students' names and books down somewhere? Strelak said. That's a good start, Strelak. It's just what a real database manager might do. Don't databases have to do with computers? We're just writing down names, replied Strelak. Yes, there's more to being a database manager, but the idea is the same. Organizing lots of information so that it's useful for people, Miss Sida said. Strelak was convinced. She turned around and marched straight back to the library, dragging Miss Sida behind her. Mr. Fan, she said, we need a database. We need to know where Dragon Island is. That would be great, Mr. Fan said, looking around at the piles of books. But how? We don't have a computer. We don't need one, said Strelak, pointing to the wall. We can use a whiteboard to write down the names and the books. Then you erase it when they bring the book back. She started to write Dragon Island on the board. But what if someone accidentally erases the board? Asked Miss Sida. Well, Strelak started. What about a big notebook instead? Kind of like what you do with our class attendance. That will work, Mr. Fan said. We should also add when the book was borrowed, so we can see how long it's been out. Then I'd know when Dragon Island would be returned, exclaimed Srilek. They should be able to read it in 2 days, maybe 3 tops. Nisida laughed. Well, we might want to give people a little longer than that. And lastly, we'll need to show when the person has returned the book, said Mr. Fan. Grabbing an empty notebook from the desk, Mr. Fan wrote the 4 pieces of information across the top. How should we maintain our database? Miss Sida asked. I'm not sure what you mean, Srilek said, confused. How will we make sure that the names, books, and dates are being written down? Miss Sida replied. Can you enter the information? Srilek asked Mr. Fan. When I'm here, Mr. Fan said, and I can teach everyone else how to enter the information so it works even when I'm gone. We can also have a check-in pile, Srilek suggested, pointing to the massive stacks of books lying around. That afternoon, Mr. Fan finished setting up the notebook while Srilek organized the books and made a checkout here sign. Now we'll know where all of the books are, said Srilek. But it won't help me read Dragon Island now. I guess I just need to be patient. Just then, Srilek's friend Rachana walked into the library. Hi, Miss Sida. Hi, Mr. Fan. What are you up to, Srilek? Srilek built a database so we can keep track of who borrows books from the library, said Miss Sida. Oh, I borrowed a book yesterday, said Rachana. I saw this on the shelf and thought I'd grab it for you, Srilek. Srilek gasped. Dragon Island! Oh, thank you! Let's get your name into the database so everyone knows that you now have Dragon Island, said Miss Sida. Srilek was excited to start reading. She knew just how it began. The fog rolled over the island. So, from that day on, any student or anyone who goes to the school library has to record down when they borrow the books and when they return it. This helps the school library to become more organized than before. It started out because of Srilek's love and passion for reading books that has helped everyone else now to continue enjoying these books. And that's the end of the story. So in my opinion, reading is important because it not only shows the limitless world of imagination, but to little girls growing up with passion and dreams, it can give them determination and courage and motivation. So that maybe one day, like Srilek, you'll find the right solutions to keep on doing the things you love. And that's all for me. Thank you very much.